Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we are 1 day away from the last cards being revealed. Everything's gonna go on tomorrow. We're gonna keep you up to date. I'm gonna let you know what to expect for tomorrow. A lot of big stuff could be happening, as well as, of course, this is the last day to get us to 45,000 subscribers. Last I looked, as of recording this, we're only like 50, 60 away. So if you get that to 45K, I will be giving away 3 mega bundles rather than 2, and 2 regular pre-orders. We're super close. Thank you for so much support during this reveal season. It's been crazy. But yes, tomorrow, April 5th at 10 a.m. PST, the final card dump will be out there, which will include the Hunter Colossal minion. If you take a look at the class cards, we are missing quite a bit. We're going to go over that, as well as we're supposed to find out the core set as well. I don't know if there's going to be a stream. This just links to their YouTube, which is kind of peculiar because normally when they do a reveal stream, it would be on a Twitch or whatever. So might just be a video and then like a dump with an article or something. Maybe they'll just have like an article for the core set. Who knows? But again, I'll let you guys know tomorrow and keep you informed with all of that. And yeah, we're missing quite a few cards still. You take a look, every class should have 10 cards. And right now, Warlock is missing a bunch. Druid is missing a bunch. I think Mage is only missing 1. Neutral, we've seen all the legendaries, so it does not look like, unless they're pulling a fast one, looks like we're not going to get a neutral Colossal minion. Shaman's only missing like 1 card. Demon Hunter only a couple. Hunter is missing 4. And I think the one that's missing the most is Rogue. Rogue, I believe, is only shown half their cards, so Rogue could really spice things up tomorrow. And apparently they're also updating Mercs in a significant way, finally. This is a tweet by Charles Dunn. If you look at his profile, he's the game balance specialist for Play Hearthstone Mercenaries. He tweeted this out just the other day, that he's pretty excited for one of the changes coming to Mercenaries mode in the next patch. Not to be too mysterious about it, but it's a change I think 100% of players will love. I don't know if it's about Mysterious Stranger or whatever. The only thing that I'm worried about is excess coins is the biggest issue in the game, and someone replied in this thread with excess coins hope, and he responded, I don't think there's an excess coin solution that nearly 100% of players will like. I hope that means like we're just not going to do anything about it, because we can't make everyone happy when I don't think anybody is happy with the current situation. I remember that's basically why we didn't get tournament mode, was their explanation was like, well, we kept hearing all these different ways of what people wanted for tournament mode. We couldn't figure a way out to implement it. So we just didn't do it. You know, we haven't done it, and we did, you know, and we haven't seen it. We're supposed to get in 2018, and while 4 years later, we still don't have tournament mode. So yes, there's possible mercenary stuff. We know there's a Duels update coming. I think a patch could very well go live either tomorrow or the day after. That's when I think the next patch will come in, because they always patch in the new achievements. They patch in the cards that you can see, like to craft and all of that. And importantly, they might patch in reverted wild cards, or they might patch in the new core set. I think it's going to be a fun time to log into Hearthstone. Basically, the next day or 2, I expect a patch. Historically, we've always seen it, because then what happens, typically what you can always do is once they patch up, you can do a fireside gathering. You can open your packs early. I'll have a video of my own pack opening early, as well as how to do it. We'll make sure to have that up as soon as I can. There's also the theory crafting stream on Thursday, which I will be a part of. A quick plug for that over on Twitch on April 7th at 9 a.m. PST. I will be streaming along with a bunch of other wild streamers and standard streamers, and trying out the new cards early. It should be a lot of fun, but I do want to give you guys a heads up. This is really important. I want to give you guys a heads up that the achievements, typically when they patch in the new expansion with all the new stuff, the new achievements take over, and the XP you can get from those are there, but the ones for Alterac Valley, let's say draw 100 cards with Razorglaive Sentinel, will no longer grant XP. They have historically done that without really any notice. All of a sudden, you cannot earn the XP. So I will say right now, I would take a look at your Alterac Valley achievements, see if you're close to anything that you could get done. Check out my achievement guide, cheap plug. I didn't do one for the mini set because like all the mini set achievements were basically just play X card this many times. It's very grindy. The only tough one, and I'll give a shout out to this one, was the Priest one, which was summoned a 7th generation meta. I've actually gotten an 8th one. Duels was the best place to get this done because you have a smaller deck. You can play Vandar, you can play you can play the other hero. I think it's Lucia, and yeah, try and draw out a bunch, because on ladder this is basically impossible. I got it done by queuing into a wild streamer, Otters, who knew I was going for it and helped me out. So that's not a realistic situation. So yeah, I highly recommend checking out what achievements you have left that will give XP, because the second the patch goes live, whether it's tomorrow, Wednesday, you won't be able to get this XP anymore. So those are some, big changes coming. What I'm hoping to hear, what I would love to hear that we haven't heard anything about quite yet, is an update to classic mode. Classic mode has felt basically abandoned. I haven't played it in quite a few months now. I used to hit it legend in it every month, but now I'm like down to a 9-star bonus, and it'd be really cool if they like added Naxxramas, or maybe like Naxxramas and Goblins versus Gnomes. They could add new expansions into it to spice it up, because to be honest, classic meta, not that exciting. It's really not that exciting, especially if you take a look at HS Replay. The classic stats here, not very diverse meta if you take a look at it. You have priests as like unplayable garbage down here, and it's basically druid, rogue. I'm surprised Warlock's this low with Zulok, but I would love to see new stuff added, because like I think we've relived the real classic style of decks enough, and would be great to see. So yeah, basically expect a major patch tomorrow. There is a good shot, I think, that this core set that we're taking a look at right here, right now, could just get patched out with it. It might be like we're going to put the core set in a little bit early. They might not, who knows, but I will give fair warning though, if you don't own, like let's say Lock and Load, and you like to play Lock and Load, and it's no longer in the core set, you will lose access to this card, and you will either have to craft it, open it in a pack. They're not permanent cards in the collection. The core set is always kind of a loner. So if you've gotten attached to a couple of these cards, that's kind of a bad deal. And I'm not entirely sure how, like, if they take Alexstrasza out or Malagos, these are made specifically for the core set. I would feel like they shouldn't be lost from us, but again, I'm not entirely sure. You might be able to fill me in the comments on that, but yeah, we're going to lose access to all these cards if you don't have them from before, a lot of these wild ones. And I personally have everything, of course, discussing well, but just be aware, the core set is going to be changing. Cards are going to be leaving. You're going to be getting cards coming in that you might not have owned, that you'll be able to play with for at least a year. But yeah, that's kind of the deal with the way the core set works. So it's kind of the update. We don't got a lot of stuff to work with, but there's going to be so much news over the next couple of days. So stay tuned. We got lots to cover, and this should be the last day where we're just kind of, buying time and get in on the giveaway. Hopefully you guys will be able to get some cool stuff from it. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.